Good evening and welcome to the AwesomeCast, the most narcissistic podcast on the internet. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the AwesomeCast, episode 4. I am your host, Whoota. Today I am joined by my ever-consistent co-host, Lars.
Hello, everybody.
And today we have two special guests here. Our first special guest is the de facto Vice President of TA, Rob.
Vice President? Oh, strong words there.
Someone's going to get pissed at this stage. And our other special guest is the resident jukebox and Minecraft aficionado, Snipe.
Ladies, please hold your orgasms.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been the lucky witnesses of one of the very few times that Snipe has been audible on the internet. Right, so what's on the menu today? Well, we have got a busy schedule for you, and over the past 6 months a lot has happened, and we're not going to talk about all of it. What have we got on the menu? We've got Community Spotlight. Once again, we're going to talk about upcoming events and special people in the community, in particular graduates this time around. We're going to talk about team birthdays, because 2 of the teams within Team Awesome are going to celebrate their birthday very soon. No, even sooner, today and tomorrow. Well, as of recording, today and tomorrow. We're going to talk a bit about what the TF2 teams have been up to, and the recent TF2 update, which has caused a lot of grief. And then we're going to talk about Minecraft, which is why we have Snipe here. And lastly, we will finish off on the announcement of the raffle winner from Lars's contests. And of course, we're going to do another round of What's in the Box. Are we all psyched for tonight's program?
Yes.
Absolutely.
What a crowd! Snipe, I hope you have that soundboard close so we can get more funny noises.
I can't promise anything.
Excellent. Just make sure I don't get to hear myself. Right, straight on to the next subject. We are going to talk about the Community Spotlight right now, and we're going to start with the upcoming events. Now, Rob, in the news thread, you posted that the Nations Cup is coming up, and you are going to host another Sweepstakes.
Yep. Yeah, I'll start doing that soon. I was waiting for the teams to come out on ETFL, because they've posted the teams that have captains, but I don't know which one, like how many teams will be in total yet, so when they posted that, then I'll have a look.
I heard that in 2 days, as of recording this, the captains will be announced. It will be a whole lot time longer before we actually have the teams ready. And on TF2.
Alright.
You think there is an
Wait.
update, but a slowdown on that?
Maybe. I don't think it's too big a change that would change it too much like that. I mean, ETFL already said that they're not going to be using the pro mod that they're bringing out, so I don't think it's going to affect it too much. People are crying about it, but I don't think it's too big a deal.
Okay. Now, about the Sweepstakes, could you explain to everyone who doesn't regularly take part in them?
Okay. Sweepstakes is, I write down, say there's 24 teams, I'm not sure how many teams there was, I think last time there was about 24. I write down on a piece of paper the names of the countries, so you have 24 pieces of paper, I put them in a hat, and then I draw them out one by one. Before that though, I take everyone's names, everyone buys a ticket, it's not really a ticket, but like an imaginary ticket to get into the raffle, and basically is like one refined, and that will get you a random team from the hat, and whichever team wins, you win all of the metal, so you win 24 refined. But last time we also did a thing where for if you bet 2 refined, you got to pick the team you wanted as well, and that was a separate prize pool, and that went down quite well. I might actually announce it on ETF2L forums and get some more people involved this time. So it's not just the TA community. I'll probably send it out to TA first on the forums, fill out with our people, and then go on to ETFL and get a bigger prize pool so that if you do win, it's a bit more, what's the word? It's better for you because you can't really buy anything with 24 refined, but if you get like 124, then obviously you can buy a lot more. But you might have to split it more. So
24 refine is still about 3 keys if you care about low numbers like that.
It would be more awesome if it be that you have to enter with a key, because then people would really want to win.
yeah,
Or not at all. Yeah, they want to win, but do they want to buy in?
yeah.
It's only 1 key.
For some people, that's a lot, Lars.
With people.
Right, now, another thing that popped up recently are the fight nights, and Joey has announced them. Basically, they're going to be regular evenings where everyone, hopefully a lot of people, get together with their fight sticks and controllers and beat the crap out of each other in the fighting games that are available on Steam. Any of you guys into any fighting games?
I don't even have a joystick.
Snipe was about to talk then. Speak for me, Snipe!
I was about to say, only if it's naked.
In that case, you'll be right at home in Mortal Kombat, where there is a practically naked costume for Melina.
Sounds good.
Snipe, did you ever meet Hitman? He used to be in TA a while ago.
I vaguely recall him.
Because your voice sounds exactly like his. And he disappeared, and then you came on.
Magic?
It's the same person.
I'm his
It's
evil
Snipe.
twin.
Hit
Do you remember Hitman? He used to do a really good Borat impression. Maybe not.
Conspiracies
I'm
everywhere.
expecting a Borat impression any moment now from Snipe.
Who?
Borat.
He's nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has happened.
It feels like there's a 2-second delay when you talk to Snipe. It's like you're talking to someone in America or something.
Really?
Yeah, for me, there's like a 2-second delay and then he talks.
Okay.
Snap is just slow to answer.
Might be.
Oh, well, I guess that I'm the only one in this group here who does anything with fighting games. Anyway, for those who are interested, Joey is planning right now. He put the thread up on the forum, and the first fight night is already coming Sunday. So sign the hell up if you even have, the slightest form of fighting game on your Steam, because you want to get in there, even if you suck at it.
You should probably post when... I'm guessing some are going to come up on the summer sale, so it'd be good to post when they do, so people can buy in as well.
Keep an eye out for Skullgirls. That one's cheap to begin with, and if that one gets on sale, it'll be a steal.
Cool.
Okay, now, Rob, you've been into Awesomenauts a lot lately, even gone as far to change your bloody icon into an Awesomenaut thingy.
Yes.
Do you have any plans to take that bigger within the community?
What do you mean, like a team?
No, just put up regular nights, or use the shout box to call people in.
It's kind of hard to do like a regular night because each team is only 3-person big. So if you do like a Steam announcement, chances are you're going to get more than 2 people. I contact Daniel first because he's ridiculously good at the game and carries you. And then I just ask whoever else has got it, who's online at the time.
I've got it, please invite me, I want to get into it.
Yes, that sounds good. It's a good game. It's a lot easier than Dota. Everyone dislikes it because they hear the word Dota when you talk about it, but Dota, I find it a lot harder because Awesomenauts, there's only 2 angles that anyone can possibly come at you, and it is so much easier to just focus on your character from the front and the back, rather than Dota where you can just get buff fucked from any side.
I gave it a shot at one point, and basically it's a MOBA, right? Except that it's side-scrolling.
Yep.
And okay, I'm gonna stick feathers up my own ass and push Dutch pride, but Awesomenauts is a Dutch game, so we're rooting for the home team here.
Dutch are everywhere.
We're not that big yet.
We did
Also-
beat Spain.
Yeah, and barely Australia, so... Let's not talk about the World Cup too
That's
much
true.
right now.
Yeah,
Might be a
let's not
sore
talk about the
subject.
World Cup at all. It's very sore.
Oh yeah, you guys got played out, right?
Shut up,
We
Lars!
got knocked out today, about 2 hours ago.
Costa Rica ruined Italy. Excellent joke there.
It's me, Mario.
Let's get right on that. Let's get it right on where we were. Awesomenauts, so keep an eye out for what Rob's planning. You might want to get in there. I think that Awesomenauts just stopped being cheap, or is it still cheap?
I think it's still cheap. It's like 75% off at the moment. I don't think it's like a time limit one. I think that's just during the entire sale. And then they might have like a spotlight on it, so it might go down even more. I don't know.
Cheap stuff.
Very cheap.
Okay, now let's talk about graduates. So right now we're approaching July, and most people are getting their results back from tests and exams and stuff. And we've got a couple of graduates within Team Awesome. I was thinking maybe we should, throw a party somewhere in the middle of July with, I don't know, Secret Santas and
Beer and
those
beaches.
things. Anyway, those weird things in Team Fortress 2. You just hand out loads and loads of items when you trigger them for people that have graduated.
Like a server present thing.
Yeah, server present things. Some of the people that have graduated within the community include Ghost of Sand, who finished his university course. Mole has moles. Lars, what did he finish? Do you know that?
He finished high school.
High school. Okay. Eye on Your Face also finished high school / secondary school. Kind of depends on what part of the world you are, what you want to call it. Sonny's awaiting his results to graduate, and I am hoping to finalize my bloody master in a couple weeks.
Yay! Congratulations to everybody.
Congrats to everybody for now. Let's hope we can get a big party started. Well, for now, let's think about the parties that are going to happen without needs for grade list and exams. Let's talk about these team birthdays, because we have 2 team birthdays in the span of 48 hours. Nice. Lars, you want to get the youngest one out of the way first?
Actually, I want to go old school first. Yeah. Well, we are in a fruitful period, as you know. Competitive TF2 scene is at a high peak, and like more teams than ever are playing right now. It's really sad to see that most teams don't stick together for a long time. That's why it's quite amazing that we have 2 birthdays coming up. No teams almost have like full-on birthdays. When we're recording this tomorrow, 21st of June, is gonna be the second birthday. Yes, this team together has been together for 2 years. Killer sandwiches with their leader, Whoota. How do you feel as a leader of KSV of achieving such an incredible feat and leading a team for 2 years now?
How do I feel? Busy, very busy at the moment, to be fair. The recent update kind of uprooted stuff, so I'm kind of dealing with the fallout right now. But also other stuff that I'm busy with. Yeah, it is. While it might be a fruitful period for starting teams to, have their birthdays right now, it is also, busy period, so I'm not really in the celebrating mood at this time. But I am proud that most of us can stick together for this long, and especially without, the, the guidance counseling of someone from Platinum or Prem to pull us forward from the very start.
Carry?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I would not call it a carry.
So how many people you got in your team now that were there at the start?
I think we're around the numbers.
We're like 3, 4, right?
Yeah, something like that. Well, right now 3, 4. I think we're more around the 7. Let me double check the roster.
I've just realised while you were talking about it, I just checked Team 1. And we never done like birthdays or anything, so I never knew. But 2 months today, Team 1 is 4 years old.
Oh my.
According to the
Wow.
very first ETF2L match we did against the Portuguese pro players, and we won that.
4 years.
4 years,
Yeah,
that's
4
all shit.
years.
Wow.
Let me have a look at KSV roster. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nice.
6 people from the original lineup still in the team.
Team 1, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. That's not too bad. Captain as well,
No,
but I
not
don't
shabby.
think he was in the very first match. But yeah.
We
Sorry.
would say that KSV count will be on 7 if we counted Lars.
Is Lars left?
I wasn't in the original. I just joined right before the first season.
Lars was a bit of a late entry in the very, very first roster.
That is true, but it wasn't one. I wasn't in the late for the first time against Team Awesome, which is why that is the only reason that KSV got into the Team Awesome community, because they lost horribly against Team 1.
Bitchy recruitment.
By the way, as a starting team, that's why I never really got an answer for. Why did you pick by that time a Div 3 team to first scrim against?
That wasn't me. That was the glorious founder, Agent P, who was looking up strats on YouTube and found a video from Team Awesome and thought, like, maybe we could play these guys. And I guess he got in touch with Rob and set that thing up.
Is he the guy who spilled soup down his back and burnt his back?
Yeah, that's Agent.
Agent Soup.
Agent Soup, the legend.
The legend. What happened to Soup?
At one point, he came to me and asked honestly and fairly if he should quit Comp TF2 because he wasn't good enough. So I told him it would be a good idea for him to practice a lot, but he didn't like the idea, so he just left on the conditions that he would still get a UGC medal. And I was like, sure, man, just consign all the freaking permissions in the Steam group to me. And that's how I inherited the team. But enough about KSV. Lars, tell us about Get Ready to Die. How in the world do you keep this, raft floating?
Well, with getting in new players every team. When we first started, we were just a group of 4 guys that always did mixes with each other, and I was like, hey, let's make a team. And then we got Whoota on board and Yippee on board, and our first season was alright. I guess we placed 4th, if I can remember after that. But after that, a couple of our core players left. Sage Luke went out to help Lazy Luke in his new team, which are currently in Div 4. If I remember now, so shout out to that. Also, the second season we got a lot of roster changes. We got a couple of new people in. The only one that I can really remember all too well was Fluffy Zeus, who was an amazing pocket. Sadly, after the season he left. And now we have 2 new members, which are of course Citromain and Mole Has Moles. And we are also being helped out by Joey, who is medicing for us, and Payne, also from Team 1. But enough about our roster. We're currently doing fine, I guess. With 2 losses and 2 wins, we're currently 3rd. With 2 matches left to go, but both of them are tough cookies, as Ghost would call it. But enough about the team. I am here, to announce that I have made a raffle. All of my current team members have a chance to choose their own 40 euro game after I announce the winner at the end of this episode. Well, that's about it, I guess. With today, as of recording this, we have our first birthday, a 1-year-old, and I'm very happy. It really gave me the boost to continue this team, because we've been through a lot of hardships in the past season. But we are rocking 3 seasons head to head on ETF2L, and I don't feel like quitting anytime soon, so Get Ready to Die will carry on.
Good to hear. On the subject of celebrations, the raffle will be announced at the end of this program, right?
That is correct.
And the KSV birthday will be celebrated somewhere in August, which is when we actually got into playing. So tomorrow,
What do you plan on having for KSV's birthday? Does it involve the server we won by being the champions of Wireplay?
It's a secret for now.
Exciting.
I will tell Snipe. He will never tell anyone.
Yeah, you wish.
Right. From Team Get Ready to Die and KSV, we're going to go to Team 1. Rob, you just dropped that you're almost 4 years old by now.
We are.
What have you guys been up to lately? Because I saw that your last scrim was somewhere in April, and your last big match was the Experimental Highlander Cup. So what's been going on?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit odd that you wanted to talk about Team 1 because we're on a break at the moment. We've decided that we were playing back-to-back seasons. I think we did Wireplay, then we did ETFL. No, we did ETFL, then did Wireplay, and then ETFL came around again. And then Wireplay came around again, but then we said we didn't want to do any more because kind of got burnt out a bit. So yeah, at the moment we're on a nice long break in summer. We played the Experimental Cup, but a lot of people were enjoying their break, so we didn't get like a proper full roster. I think there was only like 4 people actually from Team 1. The rest we sort of dragged in friends and things. We had Russian on Demo Man. I think we had Crazy's mate. Can't remember his name. Fuck. But he played heavy anyway. We tried out a new spy, made a new friend. We've got Sneaky. He's going to be playing for us in the next ETF2L season. He's going to be our new spy because Carlozzo has left us after doing really well, and he got himself a place in a Div 1 team, so he's going to Div jump up. Don't know what else.
Walrus is with you as well, right?
Oh yeah, we got Walrus. I know you had him first, but then you went away to Less Than 3, and that was Crazy's old team. And then because Crazy enjoyed being in Team 1 more than running that team, he just sort of closed that team down and tried to steal Walrus, and that's how we got Walrus. And that all happened because the Russian left mid-season, and then we had to try and get another medic. And I tried medic and failed gloriously, and pretty much lost us 6 points in the league. Then Crazy stepped up, and because he used to main medic anyway, he went medic. So then we had Pyro free, and then we dragged in Walrus, and that's how we slowly made our roster. So.
I have a couple of questions about Team 1 itself. I can remember a year ago that you guys were in Div 4, and you've jumped all the way to Div 2 right now. And are you gonna be in Div 2 next season?
I think we definitely will be at least Div 2. There's talk about Div 1, but I really don't know. But then again, I wouldn't have said we'd be in Div 2 this season. We only went Div 2 this season because all the teams we were scrimming before went up to Div 2, and I think the only reason they did that was because it used to be 6 teams per division, and then ETFL made it bigger and made it 8 teams per division. So it sort of rejumbled all the teams, and teams sort of slowly sifted higher. And I think that's why we sort of got in. But we held our ground, even with like a messed up roster in the first 2 weeks. We had a draw in the very first week, and the second week we lost. And after that, we started getting stronger and stronger and did pretty well. We beat Skill to Base the Bill at the end, which was pretty good for us because we thought we were going to lose. Yeah, we done well.
What place did you end?
We ended up in 4th. Technically,
Not third.
technically it was 3rd because, well, if you go by points, it's 3rd. But because basically there's 1, and then there was 2 people in 2nd, which were the same amount of points. But because, I don't know why, but they get a gold medal, then 2 silvers, and then we just get 4th. But really, we should have got 3rd.
You got shafted. You got shafted.
Apparently that's the way they do it in the Olympics as well. So
What?
Exactly.
What
so.
event?
2 people get 3rd at the same time.
You can't jump up.
You both
can't-
get 3rd.
yeah, you can both get 3rd, but you can't get 2nd. No, you can't get 3rd if you're. I don't know. If you're meant to be 4th, you can't get 3rd. That makes sense.
It's possible to have two
Can't
goals.
jump up. Huh?
It's possible to have 2 goals. Like if both teams won all season, every game, and
Yeah.
drawed.
If there was 2 golds at the top, there wouldn't be a silver. There'd be a third. There'd be 2
Really?
golds and a third.
Dutch Pride alert
apparently.
incoming. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know all about split. First, 3,000ths of a second.
Yeah. But yeah,
Lars,
so
God damn it, follow me up here.
the next thing we're going to be doing is LAN for that. So we're not going to be scrimming as Team 1 until after LAN. So for the LAN team,
We are being called killer land features, right?
we can be called whatever you want to be. It's
Bolly
okay.
is doing a
Almost
killer
a
land
Bolly.
feature
As long
thing,
as
not-
TA's in the name, I'm not too close.
TA killer land features. That's it.
So, yeah,
I think the
it-
TA LAN that Rob's heading is a different one from what Bolly's doing.
no,
But
Bolly's going to be joining
Bolly's
us.
joining us, so that's why we're calling killer land features.
I don't know, but I don't care. I support anything called sandwiches something. But in all fairness, whatever you're gonna call it, just get TA names on the board everywhere.
So, I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. LAN looks quite good. It doesn't look as like I thought we'd have a lot of Team 1 players, so I thought we'd already have a lot of what's the word? Like when you've been playing a team for a long time before type thing. But a lot of people can't make it now because there's no PC rental, so it's good. We've still got a team though, I think. We'll still do quite well. We'll have a couple of practices before LAN. And then after that we've got the season of ETFL that starts. So just like beginning of September, we'll start practicing again as Team 1 and then enter in maybe 2 or 1. I don't know. Depends how it goes.
All right.
That's it.
Let's move on, but stay with TF2 for now. The Bread update, or the Love and War update, if that's what you want to call it. I'm gonna name something, and I want you to say yay or nay. Is that clear?
Clear?
Snipe, you in?
Yep.
Okay. The Conga Taunt.
Yay.
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 All right. What about the Fat Engineer?
Yay.
I have no
No.
idea what that is.
Nope.
The Bread reskins.
Yay.
I haven't seen him. I have no idea.
It's
Let's just say
Gerard-
so
his
casual
hands get
now.
replaced with biting loaves of bread.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Extinguisher nerf.
Yay.
Nay.
Meh.
Yay, nay, and meh.
Yeah.
Pretty
Uh,
cool.
The obligatory elephant in the room. The Demo Man nerf.
Yay.
I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see after a few scrims.
Doubtful.
a nice middle option. Okay, what about the short, which was actually quite long?
Yay.
The video.
Oh, I thought you said sword.
No, the short.
I didn't like that. I thought it was pretty boring.
There
I'm
was
gonna
no
be- I'm
video.
gonna be that guy.
I was actually kind of disappointed that they replaced the engineer's voice with Nolan North.
Well, you know what happened to the original voice caster.
Yeah, I do. He quit. Let's have another one to try out. No, let's get into depth a bit more. Because I wanted to talk about the miscs that were added, because that's something that no one talks about, because all the attention is getting drawn away by either the demo man getting his ass nerfed or people dancing conga all the time. Have you seen the list of mercs that were added? I mean, miscs. God damn, I'm mixing up my mercs and my miscs. Have you seen the miscs?
Not all of them.
I just clicked your link and it's the spike crab. That's the only one I've seen.
Yeah, that one isn't in the game. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
Oh,
that isn't?
my bad.
It's so amazing.
No, right? That one is absolutely amazing, and that one did not make it. And a whole lot of other things made it, including the fat engine.
I love that.
I hate
Engineer.
it. It's freaking stupid.
But if you're in your dad drinking your beer, you just a fat engineer makes it so much more.
I don't want
So
to be
much-
a fat engineer.
He is an American.
Yeah, but
The
he's an
stereotypes.
educated American. I'm gonna post a link with an overview of the MISCs. There you go. Scroll down a bit to see the load of them.
Where?
I
It's
posted it
loading.
in the Steam window.
I have. I seem to have downloaded something. I think I clicked the wrong link.
I think you
Now
did.
I'm looking at. I don't know if I could say it. I don't want to spoil it. I'm looking at a jihad sheep farm.
I think we need to save that for a second.
What?
I clicked a link that Whoota sent me, and it
It's
just
the link under
downloaded
the-
jihad sheep farm.
It's the link under that. The stupid thing doesn't scroll by itself.
Alright, I got it.
Jihad? What?
Jihad sheep farm. I'm assuming it's something to do with Snipe, because it just sounds like something Snipe would. Maybe.
Hello. The material Snipe sent in. We'll be discussing
I
that in a
knew it was.
moment. But let's
Where's
take a
the
look at-
miscs? I can't see it. I can see the taunts. Is it in the tools? Where's the miscs?
It's supposed to be above that, so in the middle, under the weapons, but still above the taunts.
Alright, I think.
Have you found them?
No, I found hats.
For crying out loud. Anyway, for some bizarre reason, a lot of Japanese stuff made its way in.
Oh, cool.
So there's ninja outfit for the scout, and there's a traditional general outfit for the pyro. The demo man is already completely equipped with samurai gear.
I
there's
like
also
the heavy mohawk thing.
heavy mohawk.
Mercs mohawk.
I just
thought
found
that-
it. There's no heavy mohawk.
No, it's the demo
Yeah.
man mohawk, isn't it?
Oh, it's a Mercs mohawk and it's for heavy and engineer.
Oh, it's a multi-class.
Yeah.
So it's that. Oh yeah. Now I see it.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's also a Heisenberg hat and shades and mustache for the engineer. And a Django Unchained hat for the demo man.
Django, what?
Django Unchained.
Sweet.
I kind of feel like the heavy's been shafted a bit here.
Yeah, the heavy got shafted quite hard in the update because he didn't even get a taunt.
They got nerfed.
And he got nerfed. And I thought the engineer had it bad.
Fucking Gabe.
How would the engineer have it bad?
Engineer gets nerfed and gets obesity. So effectively he's now a heavy.
Still, this sentry is still very powerful, and it's like not even nerfed at all.
Yeah, because the demo man got weaker, it's technically stronger, but...
Well, you'll see more direct hits then.
Yeah, way too many. Let's not dwell on that subject for too long. Update. Lots of fun stuff. Lots of stuff that divides people.
What your finger slipped.
I think you've cut out.
Yeah, my finger slipped again. I'm so used to speech trigger. Anyway, we have Snipe here to talk to us about Minecraft.
Yep.
Couple months ago, we saw the call going up to build a new spawn town. How's that coming along?
Very slowly. Since hiking is offline most of the time, I'm doing it mostly by myself. Hey,
Did you issue a call that will make people help you?
yes, and I've got a lot of resources from several people. But it would have helped if hiking was online. He did build a nice hub.
I think you should beat Sonny a bit more to help you out. As long as he's not, banned from using the computer.
Is he banned?
Well,
Sunny is, sunnied. Which in KSV terms basically means that he's banned from using the computer on all days but Wednesday and Saturday.
Like Butters from South Park.
Yep. Yeah. He's pretty much like Butters.
You're grounded, Butters.
Like that.
Yes.
But the spawn hub, what have you got in there already?
Well, we already got the hub done. It looks very nice. It's nice. And we got the Church of the Great Duck.
The Great Duck?
The Great Duck!
Is this in honor of Ducky?
Yes, the Great Duck in the sky. He shaped our server.
And you sent me a couple videos of something called a jihad sheep farm.
Yeah.
Would you care to elaborate on that?
Yes, we had to make room for a new build. And the sheep farm was in the way. So I decided to blow it up. And I
Did it
failed
work out?
miserably.
I'm gonna watch this now.
I'm gonna send you the link of the big explosion.
Big? You mean Russian big?
All I can see is this. It's like a church with sheep in it, and then you just put loads of TNT inside it. It's very sacrificial.
It's
The
basically
great
the most
ugly
sophisticated demolition project in the world.
How about you crazy Dutch bastard?
You are pretty crazy if you think of this. I mean,
The second time you also failed.
Yes.
would anyone like to see the one that worked?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to edit these things in the final version, Rob.
No, will do.
You've got a friend in me.
There you go.
So many sheep.
Why are they all wearing sweaters?
Because that's how I like my sheep.
Very close.
Why are they all purple?
I always think it's kind of disappointing that in Minecraft half your structure still hangs up there in the air.
They're all dead.
It's Minecraft logic.
Fuck it. Who needs gravity, man?
That's kind of ridiculous.
What the hell falls down? Are those resources or
Probably sheep.
they're a little smaller than sheep?
Midget sheep?
I'll take it. Anyway, Snipe, do you have any more upcoming projects on the Minecraft server that people could help you out with?
Well, 1.8 is coming soon, so I'm not sure if the server will be reset. I've made a poll on the forums where people can vote. So we'll see.
I think you can also invoke mighty admin powers to, poke Ducky somewhere.
Well, I've prayed to the Great Duck, but he won't listen.
Rob, do you think we can rock the Great Duck awake?
Yeah. I'll WhatsApp him.
Okay.
I think we need a virgin sacrifice.
Any nominees?
I think we'll discuss it when this podcast is over. We don't want the person making for the border just yet. Thank you, Snipe, for these insightful comments on Minecraft. Because it's kind of funny to see that besides Team Fortress 2 and Dota, Minecraft's probably the third largest game being played. No, of course, Counter-Strike, but we're not going to talk about Counter-Strike. Probably the third largest game in the Team Awesome community. And it's nice that, everyone builds on something that you can really share with somebody.
And weirdly, it's not penises.
It did start off as penises, though.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone grows out of their penis phase at one point.
Except Snap.
Except Snipe. Or at least Freud says at one point you're going to have to go into assholes. But before we get all Freudian here, let's get on to our prize segments, because we have 2 segments today: Lars' Raffle and, of course, What's in the Box. Lars, you wanted to go first?
Yeah, that's right. Alright, guys, it's time to announce the raffle winner. I've given all our current members a number, and we're randomly using the site random pick a winner. Number 1 is Whoota. Number 2 is Cutie Pie, better known as Wolfie. 3 is Joey. 4 Bone Crusher. 5 Bane. 6 Citroens. 7 Mole has moles. And lastly but not least, 8 Max00. Can I get a drum roll?
I'm gonna have to wait for Snipe to load that one. Snipe, drum roll.
Snipe.
He's frantically typing in Google now.
Rob, edit elevator music here, please.
Turn this down, Snipe.
Music here, please.
Alright! The big winner is number 5, which means Payne! Payne is the grand winner. He gets to pick a game for €40. I will contact you sometime next week and hand you over your prize. Congratulations, Payne!
Holy tits.
That's a big prize.
That is big indeed.
And it's summer sale, so you get like multiple ones.
Oh my
You haven't thought about
lord.
that. I have a budget of €40. He can pick whatever he fucking wants.
If you'd be smart, you'd just say you can have one game under €40 and that'll be that. And you might get off scot-free, but no, you're gonna have to buy
no.
in.
I'll have to buy him something from €40.
It's probably gonna be the Stick of Truth.
Probably.
Porn DVDs.
Are those on Steam? Because if they are, you're gonna have to link me.
Probably.
Alright, now, let's get on to our regular prize segment, What's in the Box? Now, for all our brand new viewers, What's in the Box is our returning segment where I ask our 2 special guests up to 3 questions each of random trivia concerning boxes and containers. Because thinking of these questions is kind of hard, the term box is kind of loose.
Is
Doesn't matter. Because we still have enough questions for now. Anyway, because we have a TF2 player here and someone who does not, the prize pool will consist of the opening of one of the brand new Manco stockpile crates, which contains one of the brand new MISCs, or one of the random games in my inventory.
Ooh.
Sexy.
Sexy smexy. Alright. Gentlemen, are you ready for What's in the Box?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Okay then! Right, we're gonna start with Rob, because the first question is TF2 oriented.
Shit.
Okay, brace yourself. Question 1. When an engineer is killed while hauling a building, he drops his toolbox. How much metal can be gained from picking up this box?
100?
I'm sorry, that answer is incorrect. You get the full 200 metal if you pick up a dropped building.
Ah, did not know that.
Alright, Snipe, you're up.
What?
You're up. Next question is random trivia. How many boards of wood do you need to assemble a traditional coffin? We're talking
6.
the hexagonal shaped coffins that they used in the Old West.
8.
8 is the correct answer!
Hey, he said 6 first. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be
but I
picky.
hadn't read out the complete question yet.
My bad.
He'll take it.
Yep.
No one here else heard that. Okay. Rob, question number 2 for you. Video game oriented question.
Okay.
In Nintendo's Super Smash Bros. Brawl, how much damage does Snake's box taunt do?
I've never played this game before in my life.
Damage is calculated in percentages.
So what was the... is it a percentage, I guess? Or...
Yes.
Okay. So I've got 1 in 100 chance of guessing it right. I'm gonna go with 80.
80, is this your final answer?
Yeah.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. The correct answer to this question was 1%.
Alright.
Snipe, if you answered this question correctly, you will have... well, one.
It's one
actually.
anyway.
Alright, so another video game oriented question. Snipe, in Rare's Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. What 5 animals can be found in the animal buddy boxes? Mention at least 3.
Oh god, I never played Donkey Kong.
I am surrounded by barbarians.
I should be ashamed of myself.
These Nintendo fanboys.
Watch it, son, watch it.
A kitten? A dog and a bird?
I will accept bird. Unfortunately, the other 2 are not in the crates.
What is the correct answer, Whoota?
The correct answer must include 3 of the following: a rhino, an ostrich, a frog, a swordfish, or a parrot.
A swordfish?
Yeah.
In the jungle?
Yeah, in the water stages. Come on, man, use your imagination.
Snipe, will you sing to me?
Sing.
Sing a song. Sing a Katy Perry song.
Hell no.
Rob, you still have a chance to salvage this. If you get this question, if you get this question right, and the next question for Snipe ends up being wrong, then you have a chance to win it in the tiebreaker.
Oh, cool.
So, great. Question number 3 for Rob. Which band sang the 1987 hit single Living in the Box from the album Living in a Box?
Fuck me. I could Google this and you wouldn't actually know if I'm really quiet at typing, but I'm not going to. I don't have a clue. I'm going to say 1987.
Yes.
Journey.
No, I'm afraid the correct answer was Living in a Box.
Alright.
The band is called Living in a Box, the album is called Living in a Box, and the single is called Living in a Box.
In a boxception.
Box, box, box. That means that Snipe wins this round of What's in the Box.
Did I?
I'm afraid you did.
I can fap to this tonight.
Right then, Snipe. We are going to roll your prize from my game inventory, unless of course you want something for TF2.
I am hoping for a hooker.
Alrighty then. Here's how it's gonna go. We're gonna use an 11-sided die because there are 11 games in the inventory, and we've numbered them from left to right, 1 through 11.
Alrighty.
Whatever the number hits is the game you are going to get.
Please
Should
don't
I
be
write the
either
honor?
What was that, Lars?
Random.org. Should I do the honor? I'm on random.org.
I'm there now as well, so.
Alrighty.
Alright, rolling die. Number 6.
666.
What does that mean?
Lars, you do it.
Number 11.
Number 11. Is this your final call, number 11?
Yes.
Drum roll, please.
Oh god, I closed it.
You idiot. Okay, well, let's not wait for the drum roll anymore. You win the game. Kill drum roll now. Awesomenauts.
Alrighty.
How convenient!
Lars, you forced this, didn't you?
No! Seriously, no!
Well, Snipe, congratulations with your brand new copy of Awesomenauts. Now you can join Rob and Daniel in a left to right shooting spree.
Oh, yeah.
This is a trap, I knew it!
It is a trap!
It's set up!
Alright, and that is all that we have for you today on the Team Awesome podcast. Hopefully we will be back a lot sooner than we were this time round.
Final shoutouts?
Yeah, let's sign off for everyone. Lars, your shoutouts, please.
Shout out to Get Ready to Die for its 1 year anniversary.
Rob, shoutouts from you.
Shout out to Mountains because I've made him wait to play Awesomenauts all this time.
And Snipe, any shouts for you?
Yeah, one. A shout out to IPator, because he's my butt buddy.
Interesting shoutouts. And I'd like to say shout out to... who am I going to shout out to? I haven't thought about that actually. A shout out to Cortez, because he's nice to play fighting games with. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be all for tonight. I was your host, Whoota, and these were my co-hosts, Lars.
Hello.
Our special guests, Rob and Snipe.
Hello. Goodbye.
Have a fab.
Oops.
This was the AwesomeCast, ladies and gentlemen, signing off.